if you're going out and you're in a really kind of top-end gaff and you're wearing old jewellery and you look blingy and you've got a glass of champagne, it's just not a good look, is it? Like stepping out of your 300 grand car.
I think in any walk of life, if you've had a bad day at work, sometimes we will say, look, I need to go out. I need to do something else to take my mind off. It doesn't have to involve alcohol, but you sometimes just want to do something completely different to take your mind off what's been a bad day. But there just is a difference, isn't there, in how, and I say we as the collective we, how we do view our sports men and women.
Correct.
And when it comes to when things don't go well for them, how they then
get critique.
Yes.
Yeah.
How they then go out, if they do go out and put stuff on social media, we heavily come down on those individuals.
Yeah.
I know if I was thinking of my team, Brentford, and we had a bad performance and a bad loss, I don't know if I'd want to see some of the team going out celebrating. Yeah. Because for me, or not I say celebrating, but going out, because I would sort of think, I feel a bit bad about this result. I'm not posting, look at me, I'm out celebrating. I say the word celebrating, that's the wrong word. I'm not going out and making a point of look at me trying to get over it by having a few drinks or whatever it is I'm doing. So I kind of also see where Andy Goldstein is coming from as well. It's a difficult one, and I can sort of see why sportsmen and women are put in a difficult position as well, because they want to let their hair down.
They're human, yeah, exactly. And I think it's timing, and I think it's the taste as well. If you're going out and you're in a really kind of top end gaff and you're wearing old jewellery and you look blingy and you've got a glass of champagne, it's just not a good look, is it?
No.
Like stepping out of your 300 grand car. So I think there's ways to do that in a respectful way to the fans.
I think that's what it is. It's about the respect thing.
I think that
we don't.
I think from a manager's point of view, like I see our boys from my academy sometimes posting things on the general WhatsApp chat, and I think, boys, don't put that on there because I'm going to see it and I don't like what I'm seeing.
So, but do you ever come down on them and say, look, come on,
stop that behaviour? I literally, not really, unless it's really bad, and then I've just said, don't post stuff like that on the chat. Start a new chat for yourselves. This is for us to communicate. If you're going to start putting stuff like that down.
But what if you saw some of your players on social media, let's say, I don't know, Instagram or whatever it is, and they are posting something that you think, really? That's not what you should be. But would you actually contact them there and then and say, guys, come take that down?
Well, to start with, I've never been on Instagram, so
you wouldn't see
absolutely
it?
not.
But you might be made aware.
Because I think it's good that the young people have a bit of their own platform where they don't feel like everyone's watching them or following them or keeping an eye on them. So, but it comes with responsibility as well.
Yeah.
Listen, if I see a tweet or something that I think that's a bit close to the knuckle, I probably would get into it. But they've never done that.
What about you when you were playing? Did you ever go out after you lost?
Went after we lost, won, drew. We always used to go out. Yeah, we love going out. I mean, it was a different era. We weren't told that we can't go out.
Weren't scrutinised.
No, absolutely. There's no social media, no camera phones, and we had a really good time. Some of the times that we went out, we had some of the best nights that I've ever had in my life. Never mind holiday times. It was just a great era, and we went to the Spot in Covent Garden. We went to certain nightclubs around London, and it was top drawer. I remember going to the Hacienda in Manchester after a game and taking all the boys in there. I think Deitch knew one of the DJs, and we all got on the guest list, walked in, and it was wild, and we all had a good time. Nothing went down. It was all
were you ever approached by any fans that would be a bit appalled that you were out? And, they weren't bothered.
We'd just buy them a drink and say, shut up, get over here, have a drink with us, and just turn it into a positive, and get rid of the negative. We're here to have a good time. Let's forget about the game and let's enjoy ourselves.
The weird thing is, as we're talking about this and as I'm thinking about it, I always sort of think to myself, as I've got older, I can kind of handle the losses more, right? So I'm talking about I can kind of get over a loss much quicker than when I was younger. Mm-hmm. And yet I'm also saying I don't want to see my team going out and having a night out when they've lost, which sounds so stupid because if I can get over it, then surely I should be saying, do you know what, it's fine if you want to go out.
But it's just seeing it, isn't it? I think it's seeing it on social media. I think if I was playing today and I did go out, for a meal and there was a couple of drinks involved, I just wouldn't post anything. And I'd say to everyone that was with me, make sure you don't post anything, don't tag me in on anything, because I want to be here, I want to enjoy myself with you lot, even though we lost. But I don't want to start getting into trouble, not only with the fans but also with the club.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.